Episode number 106, Revelation was written for AD66 to AD70, but speaks to every generation. 1. Revelation was first written to real churches. Revelation was written to 7 real churches living in Asia Minor during the 1st century. Revelation 1:4. John names the churches and addresses their actual spiritual conditions. Revelation 2-3. These believers faced persecution, compromise, false teaching, and pressure from both Judaism and Rome. Revelation was immediately relevant to the people who first received it. 2. The book claims near fulfillment. From the opening verses, Revelation emphasizes nearness. John writes about things which must shortly come to pass. Revelation 1:1. He declares that the time is at hand. Revelation 1:3. The same language appears at the end of the book. Revelation 22:6-10. Unlike Daniel, who was told to seal the prophecy until the time of the end, Daniel 12:4, John is told not to seal the prophecy because the time had arrived. Revelation 22:10-3. The apostles had already revealed. The exalted Christ, long before Revelation was written, the apostles preached that Jesus was reigning. Peter proclaimed Christ exalted to God's right hand. Acts 2:33-36. Stephen saw Jesus standing at God's right hand. Acts 7:55-56. Paul taught that Christ was seated above all rule and authority. Ephesians 1:20-23. Hebrews repeatedly declares that Christ sat down at the right hand of God. Hebrews 1:3, Hebrews 8:1. The churches already knew these truths through apostolic teaching. 4. Revelation confirms what the apostles preached. What makes Revelation unique is that John is shown what the apostles had been preaching. The apostles proclaimed that Jesus was enthroned. John sees the throne room. The apostles proclaimed that Christ rules history. John sees the Lamb receive the scroll. The apostles proclaimed that all authority belongs to Christ. John watches the Lamb open the seals. Revelation confirms through vision what had already been proclaimed through preaching. 5. Revelation 1-9 looks back. The first 9 chapters reveal the spiritual reality behind events unfolding from Christ's resurrection through the apostolic age. John sees Christ among his churches, the heavenly throne room, the Lamb receiving the scroll, the opening of the seals, the sealing of the 144,000, and the trumpet warnings. Throughout these chapters, John remains an observer while God reveals the heavenly significance of events occurring between AD 30 and AD 66. 6. Revelation 10 marks the Great Transition. Everything changes in Revelation 10. John sees an open scroll. Daniel had seen a sealed prophecy. Daniel 12:4-9. John is commanded to take the scroll, eat it, and prophesy again. Revelation 10:8-11. He moves from observer to participant. The focus shifts from the apostolic age to Daniel's time of the end, prophecy now being opened. 7. The 42 months begin. Immediately after John's recommissioning, Daniel's time markers appear. 42 months. Revelation 11:2. 1,260 days. Revelation 11:3. Time, times, and half a time. Revelation 12:14. 42 months of beast authority. Revelation 13, 5. These match Daniel 7:25 and Daniel 12:7. This strongly suggests that John now stands at the beginning of Daniel's final 42 months before the destruction of Jerusalem and the end of the Old Covenant age. 8. Why the churches needed this vision. The churches were about to face severe persecution. Before showing them the beast, the dragon, and the tribulation, God first showed them the throne. Before showing them earthly chaos, He showed them heavenly order. Before showing them suffering, He showed them Christ reigning. Revelation was designed to strengthen believers by revealing who truly ruled history. 9. Directly applicable to AD 66 to AD 70. Within this framework, Revelation was immediately applicable to the churches living between AD 66 and AD 70. They were the generation approaching the events being unveiled. They were about to witness the final 42 months, the judgment upon Jerusalem, and the shattering of the power of the holy people. Daniel 12:7. The prophecy was unfolding around them. 10. Applicable to every generation. Although Revelation was directly applicable to the first century, its message extends far beyond that generation. Every generation faces compromise, persecution, false teaching, fear, and suffering. Every generation needs to know that Jesus reigns. Every generation needs the vision of the throne room, the Lamb, and the victory of God. 11. Conclusion. Revelation was first written for churches living in the years leading to AD 70. The apostles had already preached that Christ was enthroned. Revelation confirmed it through direct vision. John moved from observer to participant as Daniel's sealed prophecy was opened. While Revelation was immediately applicable to the churches of AD 66 to AD 70, its central message remains timeless. Jesus Christ is King. Jesus Christ rules history, and Jesus Christ remains faithful to His people in every generation. One piece per episode until the full biblical picture emerges. Be blessed and stay blessed.